Michael Edward here, head trader at True Trading Group. It is June 4th. With this video lesson, we are going to be talking about what it means to be a conservative trader versus an aggressive trader. It has absolutely nothing to do with position size. You can trade with a $500 account and be an aggressive trader. You can trade with $1 million account and be a conservative trader. It has nothing to do with position size, it has everything to do with where you enter specific setups, the risk that you guys are taking on based on those entries. And I'm going to discuss with you the pros and cons of each strategy. Okay. Neither one is right or wrong. Okay. It's not like I'm a conservative style trader. That does not mean that aggressive style traders are wrong. There are pros and cons of each style. All right. And I'm going to discuss the difference between the two strategies with you now. And I'm also going to then discuss with you what are the pros and cons of the two. Okay. That's what we're going to talk about on this video lesson, because there are small caps have been red hot the last couple of weeks, red hot. And when small caps get red hot, it favors aggressive traders. So I actually had a couple of trades today that I missed entries on because I'm a conservative style trader, and I did not get the entry points that I was looking for on the setups, and the stocks ended up going much higher without me, and I was not able to get executions on trades that I was looking for because of this conservative style mindset. Now, again, pros and cons of each style that I'm going to share with you. Okay, let's talk about first the difference between the two. Conservative style trading has everything to do with you looking to enter trades on pullbacks into support levels. Okay, so you are not buying a stock as it's pushing higher. You're buying a stock as it's pulling into support levels, and then you try to catch that next leg. That's a conservative style trader. An aggressive style trader will buy a stock as it's pushing higher. As it's breaking through a resistance level, aggressive traders are getting long. Okay. Now, in the example that I just talked about with conservative, let's say a stock pulls in, it holds a support level, conservative traders are buying, and the stock does this. Now aggressive traders are buying. Okay. And then the stock breaks through that resistance level and then continues higher. Okay. So that's the main difference between conservative and aggressive. Again, recap: conservative style traders get long on pullbacks into support levels. Aggressive traders get long on breaks through resistance levels. That's the biggest difference between the two. The pros and cons of each. Let's talk about that. Conservative style trading. The pros. The pro of conservative style trading, which is why I like conservative style trading, is you are going to be able to control your risk much better as a conservative style trader, because you are going to be buying and entering trades a lot closer to your support levels, which means you're going to be a lot closer to your stop loss. This is going to allow you to clearly identify your risk on the trade. It's going to also allow you to get bigger position size because you're so close to your stop loss. That's the pro of a conservative style trader. The con is that sometimes when you get stocks that are just red hot, full of momentum, short squeeze, like we're seeing in a lot of small caps, sometimes you're going to miss your entry and you're not going to get filled. That's because when a stock is in a short squeeze and there's a lot of momentum, the pullbacks are very, very shallow. And a lot of times you do not get that support level retest. And that's because when a stock is experiencing a short squeeze, on every pullback, you're having longs trying to buy the stock, but you also have shorts trying to cover and buy the stock as well. And that creates the real shallow pullback rather than a full pullback test and then continuation. So as a conservative style trader, the pro, you can get long closer to your stop loss, manage your risk better, okay, and be able to take bigger position size because you're closer to your stop loss. The con, you may miss out on some real big runners because you don't get the pullback entry that you're looking for. Aggressive style trading, let's talk about the pro. The pro of an aggressive style trader is that you will very rarely miss a big runner because you have no problem paying a higher price and chasing that stock higher as it's breaking through. Sorry about that. As it's breaking through a resistance level. Okay, so it's very rare that you're going to miss a runner, okay, if you're buying on the breaks. Now, the con of the aggressive style is that you're going to be entering these trades much further away from your stop loss than a conservative trader would, and you're going to be susceptible to failed breakouts a lot more often. So usually a conservative style trader, let's say, as an example, a stock has a high of the day of $5. It pulls in from $5, it goes down to $4.25. That's a support level. A conservative trader gets long at $4.30, $4.35. A stock gets back up to $4.90 right in front of the high of the day. A conservative style trader would take a piece of profit off at that high of the day and hold the bulk of the position looking for the breakout. Meanwhile, an aggressive style trader is not taking profit in front of the high. They're getting long just in front of that high, anticipating the high to break. So an aggressive style trader is going to tend to get caught more often in a double top or a failed breakout, and they're going to be further away from their stop loss. Now, this brings me to the con of that aggressive style, is that you can't control your risk as well as a conservative trader can. So when I look at these two different styles and I try to say, okay, well, what style am I? And you need to ask yourself, what style are you? What makes sense for you? Which one do you prefer when you weigh the pros and cons? And really ask yourself what style you currently are implementing, and if you like it or don't and you want to change. I prefer the conservative style because I would much rather have the con of my style be I'm just not going to make money on some trades because I'm never going to get my entry. To me, that con is a lot better than the aggressive style con, which is when I'm wrong, I'm going to be losing more because I'm so much further away from my stop loss. I'm not going to be able to get as big of a position size as I would being a conservative trader. And I can't manage my risk as well as I could if I was using the conservative style. So meaning I'm going to lose more money than I may like on the con of the aggressive style. So when I weigh those two cons, I say just don't make money or lose more than I would like to. I would much rather prefer the just don't make money out of those two negatives. So that's why I have implemented a conservative style approach in my trading. That's what works for me. That is what I teach all of our TGG members. Now, we do have some traders that are aggressive styles. There's nothing wrong with an aggressive style trader. Alex Campbell, he's one of the TGG moderators in chat. He is, I would say, probably out of all the TGG moderators, he's the most aggressive. Now, Alex is a very good trader. There's not to say that being an aggressive style trader is wrong. I just explained to you the pros and cons of each, okay? And it's up to you to make the decision on which one is best for you, okay? But I am a conservative trader, and I wanted to share this with you because today I had here, I'll show you guys, TMDI. I was trying to get long after we popped our head above VWAP right here, but you guys can see I was trying to get long in here, and I never got the pullback. You see how let me zoom in for you. Okay, you see how we never got the pullback? Like right here was my buying zone, and we never got the pullback, and the stock just went. Okay, this is an example where a conservative style trader is going to maybe risk missing out on a move because my buying zone never got tested. You see how we never pulled in to test that level and then go. And that's just an example of, one example of a conservative style not really giving you the entry point that you're looking for. So I feel like this is a very important video to make, especially during this market environment because small caps are hot. And I felt like it's something that a lot of traders can relate to. Again, guys, this conservative style mindset that I teach you guys with buying on pullbacks into support levels, this is what you will learn, okay? Controlling your risk, buying into support levels, identifying A+ setups, knowing when it's just a pullback and it's safe to get long rather than a reversal and the stock is selling off. You will learn all of that when you guys go through the courses, you become a member of the TGG community. So if you guys want the entire course curriculum that TTG has to offer, I wrote all of these courses myself. It's the same information and material that I learned when I worked at a fund in New York City. Okay, this is the same information that I learned. I've written, simplified, and created the TTG curriculum. Guys, click on the link in the description of this video. Use the coupon code TTG620. that will get you a 34% discount on a 1-year membership that includes all of the courses for free. Okay, prices are going up in July because we're adding a bunch of new features to the website. So if you guys have been thinking about joining the fam, getting a true professional education, and specifically if you want to learn how to be a conservative trader, okay, versus an aggressive trader, you will learn all of that in the TGG courses. Okay, guys. So again, click on the link in the description below, coupon code TTG620. Guys, like this video for me if you have not done so already. I appreciate each and every one of you as part of the YouTube community. If you're new to the channel and you just found me, welcome. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and most importantly, hit that notification bell to make sure you guys don't miss out on any more of the videos that I post out on a daily basis. Every single day I'm posting daily trade lessons, whether they're mental or technical lessons. And I'm also do a lot of live streams where I take a lot of live Q&A sessions from members of the YouTube community. So I'm finishing the day here, guys, red. So I'm actually, yesterday was a small red day. Today I'm red. So this is actually 2 red days in a row now. I haven't had 2 red days in a row in quite a while. But this is now 2 red days in a row because I just wasn't getting the fills that I was looking for on some of the small caps. And then I went after one. It didn't work out. I got caught in an offering. GNUS was actually one of them. I'll show you guys GNUS. I was actually long GNUS when they announced the offering. So I was long GNUS early this morning, and then they announced the offering, and this happened, and I sold out of GNUS. Thank God. Right there was where I got out, and I was long right here. Okay, so this is the second time GNUS has announced a midday offering. I'm pretty sure a couple of weeks ago they announced an offering in the middle of the day, which really just screws a lot of traders. I mean, traders get screwed in offerings regardless, but in the middle of the day, it just feels like a double smack in the face. So I actually lost money on this one. I lost money on this one, guys, because they announced that offering in the middle of the day. Guys, there's nothing you can do about that. If you got caught in the GNUS offering today, there's nothing you can do about that. You can't beat yourself up over it. There's no way you could have known the company was going to announce an offering at 10 a.m. So don't be too hard on yourself if you took that loss. Just this is an example why you really have to stick to your stop losses. My stop loss on this trade was $10, and I was able to get out at 10:03. I'll take you guys to my trade announcements on the day. Okay, here you guys can see long at 1087, and then I sold out at 1003. Okay, so long at 1087, I sold out at 1003. Right as and I didn't know the offering news came out, but that candle right there was offering, and then bang, and then we got halted. But as soon as the stock started that collapse, my stop loss was that $10 area because 1005 was that previous halt price, and I wanted to get out below that, and I just market ordered my way out. I got filled 1003. And the stock just halted, opened up, halted, opened up, halted. I mean, you can see we halted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times on the way down after that offering news, and this was a brutal collapse for that stock. Okay, so that's another example there where you've got to always stick to your stop losses, guys, no matter what. Okay, so that's it, gang. So I hope this helps. If you guys have questions about being conservative versus aggressive, comment below. I answer each and every single one of your comments. If you guys have anything that you're unsure about or you're not clear about what style is best for you, I have no problem helping you guys out and answering some questions. So comment below. All right, guys, take it easy. I'll see you guys tomorrow in chat. Look to finish the week out strong. Later, guys.